Hey guys, it's Dr. Nate here at Thrive Dental and Orthodontics, and I'm an orthodontist, so I take this very, very seriously. So what I want to talk to you about today is how you keep your retainer clean and your teeth straight. Hey guys, Dr. Nate here. So let's talk about retainers. You know, those are super important. Number one, right off the bat, I want to let you know retainers are with you for life. And if you know this, tell your friend, tell your mom, dad, brother, sister, somebody, because not everybody knows this, and I want to make sure everybody does. Retainers are with you for life. So you have to see what type of retainer you have. Do you have a clear plastic one like this? Do you have a Hawley retainer, the one that has the kind of metal in front? Or do you have a permanent retainer, and that's on the inside? Remember, no matter what you have, this is going to be with you for life. All right, so let's talk about how you keep an Essex style retainer or clear retainer or a Hawley retainer nice and clean. All right guys, so at our office, we say you should, we recommend that you wear your retainer, at least 14 hours a night for the first couple years, and then you're gonna wear it less and less, but you're still gonna wear it, every so often. How do you keep it clean? So the biggest thing is as soon as you take it out of your mouth in the morning, you wanna make sure you clean all the debris off of it right off the bat. Make sure you use some lukewarm water and a toothbrush that you're only going to use to clean this thing. And the reason is because once or twice a week, after you clean it nice and good, after it's been out of your mouth, you're also going to use some antibacterial soap. I say antibacterial hand soap, and clean these retainers to make sure they stay nice and clean. These retainers get so much gunk on them if you do not keep them clean. So make sure once or twice a week you're getting some antibacterial soap, brushing it on this thing with some lukewarm water to get off all the debris. When you're using this and when you're using the hand soap, make sure you do not use toothpaste. And people kind of get concerned by that. But I tell them do not use toothpaste because toothpaste has lots of abrasives in it. And that's how it kind of gets your teeth clean sometimes. So if you use that on this thing, after a while, it's going to break down and break down and break down, and eventually it's going to break. So do not use toothpaste on your retainers. If you have a permanent retainer, it's going to be a little different. I hope that whatever office you went to shows you how to clean your teeth with a permanent retainer, because sometimes it is very difficult. So number one, use a great toothbrush. We have Thrive toothbrushes here. They're automatic toothbrushes. They're amazing. If you don't have that at your office, get something maybe like a Sonicare or an Oral-B or some type of electric toothbrush that's going to help you keep your teeth clean, because it's hard to get back there where those permanent retainers are. You also need a floss threader, and hopefully somebody's already showed you how to use that, but that floss threader can get underneath the permanent retainer and help keep those teeth clean so you don't have so much plaque buildup. Make sure you go to your regular dental hygiene visits. So if you're on a 6-month recall, make sure you're going every 6 months, because you're going to get a ton of plaque that accumulates on that permanent retainer. I'm sure even if you go in every 6 months, I'm sure your dental hygienist is still telling you got a lot of plaque back there because it's just really hard to keep clean. But still go to your regular dental visits. So that's how you keep them clean. You want to make sure you're brushing them as soon as they come out of your mouth. You want to make sure you're using soap maybe once or twice a week. If you have permanent retainer, make sure you're going to your dental hygiene visits. Even if you don't, you should be going to your regular 6-month visits. You want to use an automatic toothbrush, and you want to make sure you're using that floss threader, especially for those permanent retainers. But let's give you some tips. What are some tips and what are some things to look out for if you have retainers? Tip number one, pets love retainers. If you have a dog, do not leave this thing out in the open because they will eat it. It is only a matter of time. It happens probably every week at our office. Somebody comes in and their dog ate their retainer. So definitely keep these away from pets. If you have a retainer like this, you want to make sure you avoid heat, because that is actually how we make these things. We have this like big plastic thing and we do this little suck down thing, and that is how we make these retainers. So if they're in the heat, especially if you're in Texas here, these things will warp, so avoid the heat. Make sure if you have a case, which you should hopefully have a case, you clean that case, because that case can get nasty too. So if you're cleaning this, every time you use it, you should probably clean your case every time you use that as well. And then also a couple times a week, clean that case with soap as well. And lastly, just replace when needed. I have my same retainer that I've had for a long, long time, but I keep very good care of my stuff. But if you have a retainer and it's broken or it's really gross and you can barely wear it anymore, it doesn't fit because you're not wearing it, then you should definitely come in and get a new retainer. All right, guys, there you have it. That is some tips and tricks for retainers. Remember, you want to keep your retainer for life, whether it be Essex style like this, whether it be a Hawley permanent retainer. Retainers are with you for life, so you have to keep good care of them. Make sure if there's something like this, you're cleaning them every time you use them. You're using some soap every so often to clean it. You're cleaning your case. You're coming into your regular dental visits. You're taking very, very good care of your retainers because you want your teeth to stay nice and straight forever, ever. And once again, my name is Dr. Nate. If you have any value in this channel, please subscribe below. I am putting out videos every single week. I'm answering all your questions, anything dental, orthodontic, or business related. So I will see you next week.